Hi everyone and welcome back to Batumi Foreign Loop. Today I decided to speak about most frequently asked questions, and therefore I decided to speak about Batumi and Tbilisi living conditions. So first one, if we are speaking about the English language itself, generally and in terms of English speaking administration, Tbilisi of course is on the first place. As you know, Tbilisi is bigger than Batumi, so there are more foreigners and therefore there are more English-speaking people than in Batumi. In Batumi, usually local population speaks Russian language better than English because of the old generation and tourists who come from post-Soviet Union countries and live here. So if you are going to search for the job in Tbilisi, for example, the English language is very essential. Healthcare and safety conditions, both cities are safety as the whole country. And if we are speaking about the healthcare, Batumi has a couple of hospitals and has a variety of dental clinics. They're quite good. However, if we are speaking about serious surgery clinics, they're located in Tbilisi city. It depends on, of course, for example, if we're speaking about the real estate prices, they're almost the same. Everything depends on allocation. For example, in Batumi, real estate which is located on the first line near the sea is more expensive than in third or second line of the city, and in Tbilisi actually is the same, so as closer to the center as higher prices. Now, of course, during the summertime the renting prices in Batumi are increasing, so from this point of view Tbilisi is more attractive because more or less the price range is more stable in Tbilisi than in Batumi. And if we are speaking about normal quality of clothes and shoes with acceptable prices, they're in Batumi because usually that products are imported from Turkey, while the same quality of clothes and shoes from Turkey in Tbilisi costs more. And if we're speaking about marketing or advertising companies, in Tbilisi that companies has more facilities to operate, therefore prices are more acceptable there than in Batumi. For example, in Batumi, for packaging and branding of your product, you need more time for ordering, delivery, and etc. Now, regarding the culture and religion, as you know, Georgia is an Orthodox Christian country. And in Batumi, you can also find different religious communities such as like Sunni Muslim, Jewish community, Armenian Apostolic, also Catholic Church. If you like a sea breeze and beautiful mountains landscape, and you don't need that big city life, noisy and busy daily life, in this case you should choose Batumi city. However, if you like big city life, you are interested in career development, in this case you should live in Tbilisi. If you have a distance work, in this case it doesn't make a huge sense are you working in Batumi or in Tbilisi. However, if you are searching for the job, in Tbilisi you have more opportunities because usually the business concentration is in the capital of the country, and it is Tbilisi. Regarding the salaries, usually they're higher in Tbilisi than in Batumi. Unfortunately, it is so. And plus the vacant job places are more in Tbilisi than in Batumi. So for English-speaking people, it will be easier to find a good job in Tbilisi than in Batumi. Regarding the transport, in Tbilisi there is underground station. In Batumi you don't have underground. So if you don't like traveling by public transport, in this case you should live in Batumi. Regarding the entertainment life, from this perspective of view, Tbilisi is leading. For example, in Tbilisi there are more cinemas than in Batumi. In Batumi we have only one Apollo cinema, and the variety of movies in Tbilisi are more than in Batumi. Also, in Batumi, for example, we have only couple of theaters, such as like summer theater, musical theater, and drama theater. And at Tbilisi you have more. There are more different cafes and restaurants in Tbilisi than in Batumi. Also, if we're speaking about nightlife, it is more interesting in Tbilisi than in Batumi, because usually only during the summertime there are nightclubs in Batumi, such as like Sector 26. Moreover, Tbilisi has more beautiful natural sightseeing places than Batumi. However, we have to mention that natural sightseeing places in Batumi are closer to the city. In Tbilisi, you need more time to reach that beautiful natural sightseeing places. And also in Tbilisi, of course, there are more historical places rather than in Batumi. Educational world is more developed in Tbilisi than in Batumi, because in Tbilisi you can find different vocational colleges, more different vocational colleges. Also you can find a lot of private universities where you can study for 4 years in English and get international diploma. In Batumi we have a couple of universities, and we don't have English sectors in universities which are located in Batumi. Hospitality itself is amazing in Georgia, and however, if we are speaking about the service quality, it is more developed in Tbilisi than in Batumi. Because of the seasonal jobs, there are less high qualified employees in Batumi than in Tbilisi.